You know, we hear a lot about the so-called emotional labor done by women, and I object to the term. Labor, by definition, cannot be done emotionally. Labor is something that you physically do, but the point of the term is that women carry a lot of stress and a lot of emotional weight, especially if they're the primary caretakers of their children, and that's the emotional labor, so-called. And I don't doubt that's the case, and it's yet another reason why men should be very grateful for their wives. We never, ever hear anyone talk about the emotional labor done by men. This subject is never raised, ever. When's the last time you heard the term emotional labor relating to men? I've never heard it. I've seriously never heard anyone even raise the point. And that's because the people predisposed to use the term emotional labor, that being women of a feminist persuasion, they just assume that men have no emotional or mental burdens at all. That's really what they think. They think men are walking around like blank slates in their heads, just blissfully, on cloud nine all the time. Now, the fact that men are the majority of suicides should probably tell you otherwise, but they ignore that point because they refuse to acknowledge that men have unseen emotional depth just as women do. In fact, for men, the depths are even more unseen and more unheard and more unacknowledged because they're not acknowledged at all. This is especially true of men who are the primary or sole breadwinners in their homes. And again, there are still many more men in that position in our country than there are women by a wide margin.